Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the best method to beat all-time domination here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. I guess I should say ERAS domination, not all-time domination, but hopefully going to be giving y'all the sauce to help make this ERAS domination a lot easier. As y'all can see, I have not played a single game of ERAS domination, so I'm not maybe the best person to make this video yet, but I think I can win pretty easily, and I think I have a pretty good method as to how to do so. So, obviously, the regular current domination, which, by the way, I finished. I'll turn off my face cam just for a second so y'all can see that. I did finish ERAS domination last night as I record this video, actually, or sorry, regular domination, and now I'm on to ERAS domination. So I'm going to be making a video breaking down the easiest way to complete this domination and how to get it done nice and quick and nice and easy without losing much, if at all. So, because I know a lot of people have been having a rough time with it. So I do want to give a shout out to my boy 2A for helping me out with this method, and I appreciate him. He's a top grinder. He's already completed domination, so he would have the method for sure. And if y'all are not aware, I am on current gen right now. I don't know if you can really tell. You can tell when I look at my cards. The cards look different. The card art is slightly different. The text is different. So I am actually on current gen right now. So if you bought the game, you have both next gen and current gen. So you just need to install current gen on your console, PlayStation, or Xbox. And current gen, it is going to be easier to complete domination from what I have been told. So with that being said, before we hop into it and actually talk about the method, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 30,000 subscriber mark on the channel. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. So we're just going to start off with the 71 Lakers because this is the first team that I need to beat in all-time domination. We're going to get in here. We're going to talk about this method. So you do not need to have the best team in the game to complete this. Now, it is going to be easier if you have a good squad, but even if you have budget cards like Sapphire, Bruce Bowen, and Ruby, Tracy Murray as your shooting guard, small forward, and you got a couple of guys here and there, maybe you have Amethyst D-Rose as your point guard, all that type of stuff, you should be just fine. I don't think you're going to be in that much of an issue regardless. Now, I am going to put on a freelance. I think it is always good to have a proper freelance. 5-out freelance is not an option on current gen, so I'll go Bucks 2018. And I would generally recommend putting on some basic standard defensive settings as well. It's not as important against the CPU as it is online, but at the end of the day, it is something that is helpful. So throwing on those settings as well. And here we go. I don't think my settings actually set up properly for current gen in terms of shot release and meter and all that type of stuff. But it doesn't really matter because we're not going to be shooting the ball much, if at all, in this domination. Now, defensively, I will say this, I do have to change my camera, so hold on, let me fix the camera. Let me fix a couple things, and then I'll come back and talk more about this method here in just a second. All right, sorry, I got a phone call, so I'm early in the game. But basically, the method is you're going to run to the corner, get their player stuck, send it back door, and then you're going to get a free bucket. Basically, every single play. That's pretty much the method. You could also run some three-point plays and some stuff like that, and I don't think that's a bad idea, especially if you feel confident with your shot releases and things of that nature. On current gen specifically, I don't. Defensively, there's no real method. The method is just to play as good defense as you possibly can and try to fight as much as you can, get as many rebounds as possible, not give up as many, play as best defense as you can, basically, and get as many stops as possible. But offensively, if you do it properly, you can basically run into the corner, and if he'll stand there, I can basically get the defender stuck every single play like that. If I just get in the corner spot properly and backdoor him, that's why I'm bringing my ball handler to the corner so that I can manually get the defender stuck. I know it's cheesy. On current gen, though, you can send back doors. You can hold that Y button for much longer, as Gail Goodrich is, or sorry, that was Jerry West there, pops a 3-ball in my face. I'm down 4. So again, not the ideal start I'd probably want to the game, but again, it's not going to be super duper easy. This is on a high difficulty, and the teams you're playing against are very good, so it certainly is not going to be super duper easy, as I think it just subbed in my I believe it just I don't have wow. Again, I have not played any current gen at all. Like, I don't have any of the settings set up, so I have manual subs and stuff. But again, run to the corner, get him stuck, go send that back door, they'll get behind him, and he was there again. It was going to be a free bucket. Unfortunately, I get the ball stripped from me by Jerry West. We are getting destroyed right now by the CPU to start this game off. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Again, not expecting it to be super duper easy, but I am expecting it to be a little bit easier than it is right now. And generally, I think it will be a little bit easier than it is so far right now. But again, get to the corner, send the back door. Preferably with somebody who can dunk the ball as well, because again, the CPU will make good defensive plays at times because of how high the difficulty is and how good the cards can be that you're going up against. So again, that would be my recommendation, is to more so look, there we go, good, got to stop right there, and I think we got the ball. I'm pretty sure that was off of them. Yes, exactly. Just play the best defense you can, and then on offense, you can basically cheese the corner and get a bucket every single play. Again, ideally with somebody who is more of a ideally as somebody who is a little bit more of a better dunker and stuff, but you see how easy it is? If I get to that corner, I send a back door, and every single play, they get behind the CPU. And you may not score every single play like 100% of the time, but it's going to be pretty dang close to it. And that is really, I think, good enough for the most part. And then again, if you play the best defense you can, it's going to be tougher when you're going up against a Wilt or a Kareem or somebody like that, because they will get offensive rebounds and putbacks and stuff occasionally, but you just got to deal with the CPU BS, because CPU BS will happen. It's just how the game is. And so that time the spacing wasn't proper. So got to wait for him to go back to the corner. Can we please space the floor? Thank you. Here we go. Now we go right back to it, and then we send that back door. I didn't even get him stuck that time, but it didn't work perfectly. We still get a bucket. Attacking mismatches and stuff like that as much as you can is also a good idea. Like, honestly, going up against this team, they have a gold small forward, right? So realistically, I should probably be trying to backdoor the small forward as much as possible if I can. But I'm not going to make the perfect play every single play, and that's okay. You're not going to make every single power play, but we were just down 6. All of a sudden, we're down by 2, and we have an opportunity here to potentially get another one. Backdoor in the gold, getting a dunk. You don't have to backdoor out the corner every single play. That's just the easiest guaranteed way. But backdooring the lowest overall players is another effective way to consistently get the backdoor to work. So, was that a sloppy first quarter? Yes. Is this also my first game on current gen, period? Yes. So, just got to be patient. Got to just have patience, really. And it may not be perfect every single quarter, every single game, but in general, the strategy will work with consistency, and it's something that you can do no matter how skillful you are at the game as well. This is not something where you have to be out here being one of the best players in my team and out dribbling the CPU and all that type of stuff, because that's not super realistic. Not everybody's going to do that. This is something that everybody can do. It's very easy. Backdooring is just holding Y. Like, it's really very, very simple. And again, you don't have to backdoor out the corner every single play. It's just right there, you see what will happen if you don't backdoor out the corner. Often they will make the right play defensively, and they'll get you a stop. So that's why getting into that corner and getting the CPU stuck is the most effective way to effectively do this and consistently do this. But again, just got to play the best defense we can, get as much contest as we can, try to box out, try to get stops, and things will eventually go our way as the game progresses if we continue to just play good defense and then just have patient offense. And again, I'm going to run to this corner. I'm going to stop him. I'm going to get him stuck. I'm going to send the back door. He's stuck. Beautiful. And I'm going to dunk the ball. And that's why you want to get all the way to that corner, so that, again, they will basically bump the defender that is guarding that corner defender, and then you see how he gets stuck basically behind me every single time. That's the perfect animation right there that you're looking for, is that ability to get that back door. And again, we're in a tie game, and I think pretty shortly we should be able to extend. That's a stop right there. We get another board. Now we have an opportunity to take the lead. I don't know, by the way, how to call pass and screen away on current gen. So if you knew how to do that, that would be good just for proper spacing, I think. But again, we go to the corner, we get the back door, we get inside, we get a dunk. It works pretty much every single play. And even if it doesn't work 100% of the time, 80, 85, 90% of the time is more than enough, where if you score basically every single play, you will eventually win, because you can play enough defense to get stops. And so, yeah, I started off this game rough, but we're already up 2, and I think we're going to be able to just consistently extend this lead as the game progresses. And try not to get frustrated when things don't go your way, because the CPU be cheating sometimes. They will make some absolute BS shots. They will get some glitchy, obnoxious rebounds. They will just do some obnoxious things. And I do think on current gen, from what I've heard, it's a little bit easier and a little bit simpler, but still, stuff is going to happen that is going to be annoying. It's just the way the game is. You know what I mean? Like, you can't get too mad about it, because that's what's going to happen sometimes in my team, especially with a very high difficulty CPU. But if you are consistent and you make the right play and you do the right method every single time, you will consistently score, and you will consistently get what you want to happen to work. And there you go. Backdoor at the corner, hit our slip, and catch and dunk and finish. And basically every single play, you will get a bucket. Now we're up 4. And I'm just going to finish out this game. Y'all don't need to see me talk and repeat myself over and over again this whole game. Yes, I know it's boring, but it's the easiest method to basically win no matter what your skill level is. And I think this is a very, very effective way to consistently do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just finish out this game. We're going to come back at the end of the game, review the score, and showcase that it's not that hard to get a win with this. So that is that. And there you go. Another free dunk. let's get to the end of the game, and I'll come back and close out this video. Oh, and by the way, one other thing I did figure out just now, if you double tap LB on current gen, your left button twice, it'll give you the proper pass and screen away, which really gives you the 5-out spacing you're looking for every single time, as long as you're in the right freelance. Again, you do got to be in the right freelance. Didn't actually get the bucket to go that time. That's the first time in a while that it hasn't worked because I didn't get the right animation. But again, look, we got team takeover, so we are just fine. This is working out totally fine. And again, we walk into him, we send the back door, he gets behind him, and we get another dunk. As y'all can see, consistently it'll work. But again, there we go. Double tapping pass and screen away, or LB, so that you can get that pass and screen away, as long as you are in the Bucks 2018 freelance, which is what you got to do for that freelance, and you will be just fine. As y'all can see, I'm up 8, and we are extending this lead. Another miss. 4 seconds left. I don't really have time for a back door, but I am going to get a dunk with 0.2 seconds left with Russell Westbrook. Gotta love it, and we're up 10.5. Again, this is a pretty close to foolproof method. If you just do it consistently, you will win basically every single game. All right, so as we finish out this game, as y'all can see, I'm up 25 points, and I started the game poorly. I was down 6 in the first quarter, and I wasn't even really paying that much attention in the last quarter and a half or so, and I still won by 25. This is basically an automatic win method no matter how skillful you are at the game. I had literally never played CurrentGen until I did this today. So I would say this is a very easy, very guaranteed basically method to complete domination with ease every single game. We shot 92% from the field, didn't shoot a single 3-pointer, and didn't need to. It's super duper easy to complete this with this method, and I think this hopefully will help out a lot of people who are struggling with all-time domination right now. Go to CurrentGen, run to the corner with your ball handler, basically get the other player stuck, send a back door because you can hold Y on CurrentGen. Use Bucks 2018 freelance, run pass and screen away by double tapping your left bumper, and you will win every single game of domination pretty much with ease. So hopefully this video helps out a lot of y'all, and if so, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.